Globe Life Park in Arlington, Texas. It's the home opener of this new season between the Atlanta Braves and the Texas Rangers. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. So striding in, Derek Dietrich. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
First baseman, Derek Dietrich.
And we are underway in Arlington as the first pitch of the night is taken here for ball one. And Harold, you take a look at these Rangers entering play here tonight. They've had a pretty rough go of it of late, and that's being kind. They come in losers of 8 in a row.
Yeah, man, I mean, it's been real ugly watching them play recently. They just haven't played good ball, and nobody wants to watch that. Somebody's got to step up, make a big play, make a big pitch, or even the manager making the right move. But something's got to change the mojo on this club to get them winning.
Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Now in the box, Jorge Soler. Comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s. Into the windup and the pitch. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Well, that pitch wasn't even close, and now that was an easy take. Now he's locked in. You're sitting there 2-0. Get real specific. Make him throw you your pitch.
Outside, 3-0 now. Here it comes on 3-0. And a curious looking swing that time, as he likely had ball 4 there, but instead it's 3-1. And he takes a cold strike at the knees, and that'll run things full. And he struck him out. Now at the plate, Carlos Gonzalez. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on.
Carlos Gonzalez.
First offering on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lays off the circle change there. A ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a line drive. But foul. Just underway in Arlington. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. All even at 2-2. Here it is. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full. 3-2.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball is coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. So he wins the full count battle and finds a way to extend the inning. The third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now, and he is proving to be something of a non-threat with a bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Therefore it is Profar, and Jurickson has it to retire the side. Here's Jurickson Profar. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Rangers, left fielder Jurickson Profar.
Swing and a miss. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Here comes Soler. 1 away. Here's Corey Seager. Batting average is a likely source of pride for him. Currently sitting in the high 320s. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Rodriguez takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
Batting third.
Coming to the plate now, Logan Forsythe. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play. Takes this the other way to right. Soler is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his side is quickly retired. At the plate, Javier Baez. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
The designated hitter, Javier Baez.
First pitch on its way. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Stubbs has a play, and that's the first out of the inning. Stepping in, Sean Rodriguez. Not the shiniest of batting average as he comes in hitting down in the 220s for the year. Left side. Oh, look at Arenado. He goes to first. It's there, and he's out. Striding in, Jock Peterson. He brings an average in the 260s into this one. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Now that's not fair. You're supposed to be throwing sinkers, and he throws a high fastball right there. That's why everybody's shaking their head.
That almost got him. Hits a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Now the pitch. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1.
This is a good at bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
Again, he sends it out of play. The next 3-2. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Stubbs racing back, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning.
Second baseman.
Digging in now, Chase Utley hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. And here is strike one call to the 37-year-old veteran up there. 0-1. And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. And they'll try to get Utley to chase, but he holds off. It's 1-2. Now a check swing, but that's in there for strike 3 anyway, and the inning is over. Here's Nolan Arenado. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
He's clearly looking on the outside half right there. The check swing means he recognized that ball pretty good.
And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And that one stayed up a little high. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And another foul ball.
Oh, that was a pretty good pitch right there. A little bit late. That's why he wasn't able to catch it. Right there in his wheelhouse.
Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Hot shot to third. Moustakas is there. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other. 1 away.
Batting fifth.
Here's Mike Napoli now, hitting at an even 220 on the year. First pitch coming. Here it is. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
A little bit low that time, maybe outside as well. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Here's the pitch. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1. too high, and that cost him ball 4. So digging in now, Drew Stubbs. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
Seems like he's just lost the strike zone these last several pitches. He's got a walk, and that pitch right there, that wasn't even close.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2. Now batting, Robinson Chirinos. First at bat for him in this one, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark for the year. Sharp ground ball to third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo, and he'll start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow.
Castillo.
Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Now the pitch. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
I'm no hitting expert, but you can't take a swing that's a whole lot more uglier than that one.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Now here's the pitch. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. Digging in to try it again. Derek Dietrich. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Here it comes. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
Chirinos has a play, and he makes the catch for the second out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jorge Soler. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low.
Look, Matt, he's done a nice job getting those first 2 outs. I mean, look, this is a good hitting team. And now you got the 2-hitter coming to the middle of the order. But you can limit the damage by getting...
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Digging in, Ryan Rua. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Designated hitter, Ryan
into the
Rua.
windup and the pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. After it is Soler. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Next will be the left-handed hitting Jeremy Hazelbaker. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year. First pitch on its way. Started that swing a bit too early.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. This is on the ground over to first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jurickson Profar. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Locke has his target. Here comes the first pitch. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Got him out on his front foot there as it swung on and missed for strike 1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
And he missed with this one up around the noggin. Now it's full. Full count. Here it comes. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
The batter, number 7.
So coming to the plate, Corey Seager. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
Well, that was an awful late swing on a curveball. One of two things. He either didn't pick it up or he was sitting curveball and had his mind made up that he was going to swing, and the break broke before he expected it.
The 0-2 once more. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Another 0-2 coming. Another one sent foul. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Played on the backhand. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him. As that striding in once again, Carlos Gonzalez. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Carlos Gonzalez.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And a great change of pace has him off balance, a swing and a miss.
Matt, I don't know if you know this, but less than 60% of his first pitches have been for a strike. And he's still having a good game. I don't know what he's doing. They just haven't been able to figure him out.
1-1. Here it comes. 2-1.
No, that missed. That's a ball.
He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
Well, he falls behind 3-1 right now, but man, he is really throwing the ball well. He's been attacking them all game.
Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Ready for another chance. Mike Moustakas. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. Starts him out with a sinker that's inside. 1-0. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Look out. 2-0 now.
Well, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Sitting 3-0 right here. I wouldn't be surprised to see him turn him loose and give him the green light.
And he finally gets a sinker over here for a called strike 1. Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. Oh, and this just jumps off the bat here as this is to deep straightaway right field. And you can pretty much forget about this one. That is a long home run. Striding into the box, Javier Baez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Here's the 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Line drive to left. But pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
Now batting.
Settling in now, Sean Rodriguez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he lays off there. 1-0.
1-0.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Now here's the pitch. 3-0 now.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
Just a tick behind for a strike. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. A tough sinker on the inside corner.
Man, I thought he might be in jeopardy of walking the guy here for the first time in this game. Went down 3-0, but he's come all the way back 3-2 now, and I think he'll just make the guy put it in play or put one on the corner. He's going that good.
Now at the plate, Jock Peterson. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. Hit hard on the ground towards second. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Stepping in, Logan Forsythe. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Logan Forsythe.
First offering on its way. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Peterson has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So striding forward now, Nolan Arenado. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch coming. Here it is. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
And the Rangers are in the hit column. Standing in, Mike Napoli. He drew a walk his first time up.
Napoli.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Soler going back on it. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. In now, Drew Stubbs. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Block sets. Here he comes 0-1. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Chase Utley. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Second baseman, Chase Utley.
Into the windup and the pitch. He pulls this one into right. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
Up next for Atlanta.
Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Looks at a sinker on the outside corner. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And a fastball just a bit high. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. There's a sinker that didn't sink enough, just missed high.
Ball 3 to the 9-hitter. He's got to know he's going to come after him and throw him a strike. He does not want to walk the 9-hitter with the leadoff guy sitting on deck and a chance to get this inning going for them.
And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Arenado is there for it. 2 gone. Ready for another shot now. Jorge Soler. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. And that's inside. Looked like the slider, and it's 2-0.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
Strike 2 called, and it's even at 2.
That's the third slider in a row, and I'm going to tell you what, I think he'll probably throw 4 and maybe 5 if he needs it.
Lazy fly ball out to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Digging in, Robinson Chirinos. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Catcher, Robinson.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Well, they're still in this game. You know, if they can get somebody on, a broken bat, a blooper, a bunt, and then go for the big ball, they can get something going. But you've got to start with getting somebody on base. This offense needs a base runner and get things happening.
Throw over by Utley, 1 away.
Designated hitter, Ryan Rua.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Bat explodes as this is popped up, and he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2.
Now batting.
Next will be the left-handed hitting Jeremy Hazelbaker. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down. Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
Now a ball line foul as this is over the Rangers dugout.
He hit that changeup hard. Man, he saw it good. Just wasn't able to keep it fair.
And this is drifting foul back into the stands.
Boy, Matt, he's in some kind of groove, and they better get something working because he is 1 pitch away from throwing 5 shutout innings. Talk about dominant work so far.
And it's 3-2 now to the number 9 hitter. Lifted into center field. Peterson has a read on it. Oh, what happened there? It falls in. He's around second now as they're still searching for it out there. Hazelbaker takes the turn at third. He wants it all. And he's safe. So stepping in, Jurickson Profar. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Lock into the windup. Here comes the first pitch. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Here's the 0-1. Way out in front. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Bouncer down the line. That winds up foul.
Now that's some good hitting. You hear the cliche good hitting, but that is. He fouls off a changeup with 2 strikes. Very difficult to do.
And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. Here's Carlos Gonzalez. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Number 5, Carlos Gonzalez.
Into the windup and the pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Here's a high pop-up. Arenado is over. And that's the first out of the inning. Third baseman Mike Moustakas now. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First pitch of the at-bat. First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball 1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. to 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
3-2 now. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
The batter, number 9.
Here's Javier Baez.
Designated hitter, Javier Baez.
Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1.
Boy, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get him to chase right there, make him think that ball's over the plate and it runs away, but he laid off it. I don't know how, but he did.
Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Tapped down the line, but that one rolls foul. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. A swing and a miss at a sinker. The strikeout retires the side. Ready for another chance? Corey Seager. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game.
Corey Seager.
First delivery to him on the way. Now a swing at a ball popped in the air back behind short. Rodriguez will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone.
Second baseman.
Striding in once again, Logan Forsythe. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. This is line to left, but this will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the second out.
Third baseman.
Here's Nolan Arenado. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him, and that one stayed up a little high. Locke gets the sign. Here's the 1-0. Chopped weakly to the left. Moustakas charging this one. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Welcome back to Arlington. 7th inning straight ahead with the Braves leading this one. But before we get it started, let's take a look there at the game summary to this point. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Sean Rodriguez is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. And now the Ranger bullpen swings into action. A lefty and a right-hander are throwing down there. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
Jock Peterson.
He's set. Here it comes. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Here comes the 1-0. Looks at a changeup right over the middle. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Drilled to the right side. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chase Utley. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. Circle change is cut on and missed. 0-1. Now a bluff back to second as he'll just hold on to it. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And a sinking fastball that stayed a little high apparently. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit. From the stretch. And Utley's able to reach base as he takes a look at ball 4. Ready once again, Wellington Castillo. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Justin Grimm is summoned in the toughest situation a reliever can face. Bases loaded, nobody out. First offering on its way. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1.
This situation right here, 1-0 with the bases loaded, you got to stay patient. Just be specific and patient. Get your pitch, but make sure it's where you want it. That is a filthy combination. High 90s with the fastball, and then that nasty curveball. It's almost unhittable, almost unfair to the hitter. Well, right here, he's definitely worked himself into a very difficult situation. He's got the power hitter at the plate, and you got 2 balls. He's sitting there looking for his pitch to hit. You know he's zeroing in.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone, but if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
Ready for another shot now, Derek Dietrich. And he's got an opportunity to turn this narrow lead into a wide one if he can cash in here. Right side, hit hard. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. In to score, the runner from third. In is Jorge Soler. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Soler.
Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
1-1, here it is. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. Needs a punch out here. Can he get it? Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. They get the force at the plate. On to Napoli at first, and it's a double play. Digging in once again, Carlos Gonzalez. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. First pitch coming, here it is. And he couldn't hold back that time. They say he went around at strike 1. From the belt, the pitch. Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base. And after digging in to try it again, Mike Napoli comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Mike Napoli.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a fastball down low as that one just about got away from him. Now the 1-1 home to Napoli. And he lays off upstairs, but it's ruled a strike, and he can't believe it. 1-2. Pitch on the way. Hit in the air to right field. After it is Soler. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Here's Drew Stubbs now. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Into the windup and the pitch. This is hit on the ground but foul. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. Missed low and inside with it. 1-1. Oh, looked like he was towing an anchor there. 1-2.
I like what I'm seeing right now. In, and then goes away. If you pound him in early, it opens up the outside half of the plate, and that's what he's doing right now. Whoa, he tried to get a little cute right there, a little 2-strike changeup. He thought he might get a swing and miss, but man, he left that in the zone. He's fortunate that ball didn't leave the park.
Hit hard on the ground to the right, and that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a 1-out single. Digging in now,
Now
Robinson Chirinos.
Catcher,
He's 0 for 2 thus
Robinson
far in this one.
Chirinos.
First pitch of the at-bat. Line drive to left. This will hang up just long enough to be run down in shallow left for a tough second out. Into the box, Ryan Rua. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. First pitch of the at-bat. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Lock sets. Here's the 0-1. Squared that one up just a little late.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Knuckle curve, and he can't ring him up as it goes to 2-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. He's set. Here's the 2-2.
Nope.
And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
Full count.
Jeremy Hazelbaker would be next. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Good wood on it there, but foul, so they'll do it again. A runner on first with 2 away. Hit on the ground out to short. Backhanded. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Third baseman Mike Moustakas now. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Mike Moustakas.
Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
He's pitching him with the respect of the power-hitting left-hander that he is. If you're going to beat me, you're going to beat me the opposite direction. I like the strategy.
And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
The batter, number 9.
Here's Javier Baez. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And a ball, 1-0.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone? I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
A little too tall that time. 3-1 now. Down the third baseline. And this will get by him at third. Down the line. It's a fair ball. At the plate, Sean Rodriguez.
Next for Atlanta.
A hit in 2 tries so far.
Sean Rodriguez.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a curveball that gets a swing and a miss and makes him look way behind. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A fastball that just misses inside.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Has a look. Now the pitch. Grounded to third. This could be 2. Forsythe. Back to Napoli. A double play. Here's Jock Peterson now. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
Peterson.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Late that time for a strike. Out of play off to the right. 8th inning. 4-1 is our score. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of this.
Hang on. This is hit deep into right center. This looks to have enough, and it does. A home run. Striding in, Chase Utley. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far.
Chase Utley.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Couldn't hold up on the curveball there as he went around for strike one. Here it comes. And he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. And Arenado will make the catch to retire the side. Now at the plate, Jeremy Hazelbaker. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Center fielder, Jeremy.
Into the windup and the pitch.
Hazelbaker.
In need of a quick inning here, but he starts this one with a ball. It's 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this will wind up a foul ball.
Oh, man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
And that finds its way through for a base hit. Around second now and headed for third. And it's a flying start to the inning for the Rangers. It's a leadoff triple.
Now
Here's Jurickson Profar.
Left
0 for 2 with a walk for him so far.
Profar.
First pitch on its way. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. Comes set with the 0-1. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third. Here's Corey Seager. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Corey Seager.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he takes ball one.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
And that's in there for his strike 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And the changeup is way low that time.
You know, I think his mechanics are starting to betray him a little bit. He's really lost the strike.
There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Meanwhile now this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. Profar rounds the corner and is headed home. And he is in there. So coming to the plate, Logan Forsythe. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one.
Matt, I thought they were working around him right here, and he went out and swung at a ball that wasn't even in the zone. So now he's letting his pride get in the way. If they're going to walk you, let them walk you.
And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
Third baseman.
Coming to the plate now, Nolan Arenado. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball one. That command may be starting to drift a bit. It's 2-0 now. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. Won't go after the 2-1 sinker, and it's 3 balls and a strike now. Next pitch here will be number 100 through 7 1/3.
Well, if he gets through this 8th inning, I doubt we'll see him again. You get to the 100 mark, people start wondering if you have the muscle and the strength to get through the rest of the game. I think he's done, but he's done a great job.
Coming to the plate now, Mike Napoli. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. From the belt, the pitch. Line hard into left. Well, this is right to him in left as he hardly has to move as he handles it. Standing in, Wellington Castillo. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
Castillo.
Into the windup and the pitch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. The windup and the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
1-1.
And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Now batting. Now
at the plate, Derek Dietrich. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Stubbs is there, makes the play, and there are two gone now. In is Jorge Soler, 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. First pitch coming, here it is. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. Digging in, Carlos Gonzalez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Number 39 gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief.
39.
He's set, and the pitch. Favorable call in there for a strike. 0-1 count, and the pitch. And that's a called strike at the letters, though that looked high from here. It's 0-2 now. Now the pitch. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Stepping up to the plate, Drew Stubbs. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the ninth.
Fielder, Drew Stubbs.
Now this is chopped fouled at home plate. It's 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Just got a piece up the line, but it gets foul.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Here comes another 0-2. Hit back up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw over by Utley, one away. So digging in now, Robinson Chirinos. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Heading out towards shallow right. Soler is there, and quickly 2 are gone here, and it's not looking good for the home 9.
A designated hitter.
Stepping into the box, Ryan Rua, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Hard hit ball to short. On to first, and that is going to conclude the festivities here tonight. Every game has its offensive stars, and in this one, he arguably shined the brightest. He's our top player of the game.
Well, he blasted a couple of balls over the wall in this one, really put the guys on his back, and carried him to the victory.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Atlanta Braves. 7 runs on 9 hits. With 1 error, they left 5 men on base. For the Rangers, 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 16 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at the ballpark, 49,115. The Rangers thank you for attending and remind you.
MLB Network brings you baseball from North Central Texas as we get a look inside Globe Life Park. Tonight, it's the home opener for 2017 between the San Francisco Giants and the Texas Rangers. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. And here's Jose Peraza. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Francisco, second baseman, Jose Peraza.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Granderson is under it. 1 out. Striding in, Denard Span. The average remains a very big bright spot for him at this point in the season, just under 400. Liner towards second, but there to take this one is the second baseman, and that's out number 2.
Batting third.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. Into the windup and the pitch. Now a ball lifted high in the air towards shallow right center field. There now is Granderson as he makes the catch to retire the side. Next will be the left-handed hitting Jeremy Hazelbaker. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Jeremy Hazelbaker.
Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Harold, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. They come in winners of 3 in a row and riding a nice little run to start the new series.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Another 0-2 home. Line towards center field. Cespedes is there, and he has it for the first out.
It is Curtis Granderson.
And he is proving to be something of a non-threat with the bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
That was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Suarez ranging into the outfield, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Batting third.
Here's Corey Seager. Batting average for him on the season, standing in the 320s entering action today. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Oh, he reached back and challenged him right there. I like that. Early in the count. Here it is, big fella. I know you're a good hitter, but I'm coming right after you.
Tomas has it in his tracks. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Here's Joey Gallo now. The average coming in just shy of 200. So maybe a hit or two in this ball game could push him at least over that dreaded mark. Fouled straight back. And Harold, you take a look at these Rangers entering play here tonight. Boy, they are really in need of something to go their way as they come in losers of 9 in a row.
Well, they've been on a little bit of a losing streak, but this is why you have veterans. And the veteran pitcher on the mound, he's been through this before. He knows more than anybody. He has to have a quality outing and give his team a chance to win. They need it now more than any other time.
This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and the leadoff man set down to start the second. In now is Yasiel Puig. It's been a rough go for him at the plate as he enters this one with a season average in the 230s. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Swing and a miss, 1-1.
That ball's right down the middle, and this guy's hitting in the middle of your order, and he wasn't able to hit it. That's how.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Lazaro looks up. Gone! Here's the shortstop, Zach Cozart, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year.
Zach Cozart.
And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
Well, a pitcher can tell you a lot early in the game. With this veteran pitcher out here, fastball in. To me, it looks like he's going to try to take that inside half and say, that is mine.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes, he did. It's ruled a strike. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. Now at the plate, Eugenio Suarez. First shot for him here, and he brings in a batting average of up near the .330 mark on the season. And that slider's almost in the dirt. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that...
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. Here's Nolan Arenado. And the average isn't pretty, down into the roaring 220s to begin the ball game.
Nolan Arenado.
Swing and a liner. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. The throw into second. The tag, and he is out at second. In now the power hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. First chance for him in this one, as he's got that average pushing up near 350 to begin play. Here's a swing and a ground ball. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. Here's another 1-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Peraza backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. Coming to the plate now, Greg Bird will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First pitch of the at-bat. Line drive to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit. Digging in, Jurickson Profar. First at-bat for him in this one, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark for the year. Hit hard toward the right side. That gets down, and the inning continues. He'll get it into second. Bird is on his way home. Throw won't get him. And up next will be Brett Nicholas. Right at $2.30 with the batting average coming into this one, so it's mostly been a struggle for him. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Cespedes is going back, and it's gone. So striding forward now, Logan Forsythe. He comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a ball hit on the ground, but this is foul for the first strike. Samardzija has his target. Here's the 0-1. And a big pass at a slider that gets past him. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jeremy Hazelbaker. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Grounded up the first baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. And he powers a cut fastball by him that time, and he's in charge now, 0-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Now a slider can't make it back to that outside edge, and that takes the count to 2-2 now.
You know, guys, these hitters have had some great look.
Well, the first baseman is under it to make the play, and that retires the side. Now at the plate, Nick Hundley. He'll begin things here against Andrew Kashner.
The catcher, number 5.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Nick Hundley.
And this is popped foul off to the right and back into the seats. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A ball hit hard to the left side, but this is yanked down out there at shortstop for the first out. Here's Yasmani Tomas. He brings an average in the 260s into this one. Into the windup and the pitch. And he chased up and out of the zone. A swing and a miss. The windup and the 0-1. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
Second baseman.
Striding in once again, Jose Peraza. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. And no one will get this one. Check to swing there and pops this one up. Third inning here. 3-1 our score. Hit to third. Arenado has it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Digging in to try it again. Curtis Granderson.
Leading off
0
for
for
the
1
Rangers.
for him here in this one.
Right fielder, Curtis Granderson.
Fouled back. Hard hit ball towards the hole. Peraza from the outfield grass. And a good throw gets him one gone. Now to the plate, Corey Seager. He flew out in his last at bat. First pitch on its way. Hit down the line at first. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, digging for 2. Throwing to second, and he is in at second base with a 1-out double. Digging in, Nolan Arenado. He was cut down at second, attempting to stretch a base hit his first time through. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Ready for another chance? Nomar Mazara flied out in his first at bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Samar just sets. First pitch on the way. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. Hit in the air to right center field. This ball is carrying well. Back it goes, and it is out of here. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Greg Bird. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. First offering on its way. That's lifted the other way out to left. Tomas is going to have room out there as he puts this away. Now at the plate, Denard Span comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Designated hitter, Denard.
First pitch of the at bat. Just a tick behind for a strike.
I like the fact that they're swinging early in the count, and they're really aggressive right now early in this game. But there will come a time you got to be patient. If you're swinging the strikes, that's one thing, but make him work a little bit.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Seager into shallow left, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. And that misses for ball 1.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that two-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take to lay off and take the ball. Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Falling behind 3-0 to the wrong guy right here. You don't want to mess around with him. You know he's going to have the green light. If you throw one inside, he still might turn and burn.
Here's
Joey Gallo now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose. Just has to be the right pitch to hack at.
Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with. In now is Yasiel Puig, and he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here. 0-1. And he misses with it. 1-1. 5-1 our score as we play the 4th here. Straightened him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now.
That ball's out of the zone, and he's swinging at it, and you're wondering, why is he swinging at that pitch? It is so enticing. And it looks like the ball just took off and rose on him. Didn't rise.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3. And digging in the switch hitter, Jurickson Profar. He matches up with Jeff Samardzija to get the inning underway.
Jurickson Profar.
And that's waved at and missed for strike 1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now. The pitch. Here's a blooper out toward left center. Tomas sprinting after it. 1 out. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Brett Nicholas. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
That's amazing. I've never seen anything like this. You realize how many strikes he's throwing? The first pitch to every hitter in the game, every hitter has been for a strike. That's 100% on the first pitch has been a strike, and they've taken advantage of it.
And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
Second baseman, Logan Forsythe.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Logan Forsythe is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. Samardzija into the windup. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Here's the shortstop, Zach Cozart. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Zach Cozart.
Into the windup and the pitch. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Mazara's on the move. 1 down. Stepping in, Eugenio Suarez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
Nick Hundley, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. Swing and a miss, but he's still in the driver's seat. 3-1. And the walk. At the plate, Nick Hundley. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Catcher, Nick Hundley.
And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0.
Seems like he's just lost the strike zone these last several pitches. He's got a walk, and that pitch right there, that wasn't even close.
It's a 5-1 game here in inning number 5. 3-0 now. That one's in there. 3-1.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
Swing and a misses. He was way early on that one. 3-2. Pitch taken for ball 4. The throw not nearly in time as he took that one on the pitcher. Stepping up now, Yasmani Tomas. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
1-0 count. Here it is. And a fastball just a bit high.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus and make him some good pitches.
Much too quick on the trigger there. It's 2-1. Granderson will come over to give it a look, but he's going to run out of room. It's a foul ball. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. Jose Peraza will be next. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
Second baseman, Jose
Now
Peraza.
time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Here comes the first pitch. Jose Peraza comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
It's moments like this as a pitcher when you feel the whole world is against you. You're already in hot water with the bases loaded, so it doesn't make life any easier when you're not getting calls that you think you should.
And there's ball 2 now.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
And this could be trouble now. It's 3-1. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone, but if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls.
And the run's going to score as they inch back a bit closer. It's now a 5-2 ball game. Digging in once again, Denard Span. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game.
Span.
First offering on its way. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this is foul for the first strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Pitch in the dirt, and that gets away. The runners will stay put. However, the count evens at 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Big tilt on the slider against a swing and a miss. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. From the stretch. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Here's the pitch on 2-2. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. He's set. Here's the 3-2. A little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow. And there will be no advance here. It's a wasted opportunity as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now. Yoenis Cespedes is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1.
He's in a tough jam right here, but you see what he's doing? He's going back with his best stuff, reaching back, trusting his fastball.
He put himself in a good position, jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been as they'll strand the base. Next will be the left-handed hitting Jeremy Hazelbaker. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Drilled on the ground to short. Fielded by Cozart. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. It is Curtis Granderson. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Granderson.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
His pitch count is in a really good place at this point in the game. He's pounding the zone and getting first pitch outs just like he did on the last guy. We might see him work deep into this game if he keeps this up.
Line drive to left. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. The throw into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
The batter, number 7.
Here's Corey Seager. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. First offering on its way. And that pitch catches the inside corner. For Granderson, that gives him 5 doubles now on the year. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out. Here's Nolan Arenado. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Nolan Arenado.
And a foul tip held onto here at strike 1.
Matt, he's throwing a lot of strikes. Very impressive, right? We just saw swing and miss. But he may be even more effective if every now and then he throws a ball that's out of the zone, because they know he's in.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Looking up is Cespedes. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning.
Up next for the Rangers.
Stepping up to the plate,
Left
Nomar
fielder.
Mazara. He
Nomar.
comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Just a tick behind for a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike.
When he's pitching effectively, usually that 2-seam fastball is moving quite a bit, but here it's just kind of flat and straight. Could be a big part of the reason why he's getting knocked around. We're starting to see a lot more balls from him now, and that's a direct result of him getting hit around pretty good. He's trying to do something different, and it's resulting in him not attacking the strike zone anymore.
Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Cozart has got it, and the side is retired. Ready once again, Joey Gallo.
Leading off for
He'll
San
start things
Francisco.
out now in the top
First
half of the
baseman.
6th.
Joey Gallo.
Into the windup and the pitch. And a fastball just a bit up. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Now a swing and a miss, and I don't think he was expecting a pitch inside. It's 1-1.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
And this is going to be a foul ball. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. And a slider. Oh, got a favorable call on that one, as that's the first out of the inning. Ready for another chance? Yasiel Puig. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And he lays off there 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but this is foul near the seats. High in the air out to center field. Hazelbaker's under it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The batter,
Digging in
number
once
2,
again,
shortstop,
Zach Cozart. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Way in front of a great slider that time. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game. And stepping in and ready for another shot,
Leading
Greg
off for the
Bird.
Rangers.
He'll have the opportunity to
First
kick things
baseman,
off as we begin the
Greg
home 6th.
Bird.
Turned on down the line. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. He'll get it into second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Here's Jurickson Profar. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
Jurickson Profar.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Set to deliver the 0-1 down the first baseline. And that's a fair ball as it's through into right field. Bird rounds third and is digging for the plate. And the run is in to score from second. It's an 8-2 game. Digging in to try it again, Brett Nicholas. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Weak chopper up the line. And it's a productive first out as that runner's able to advance 90 feet up to third here. So striding in, Logan Forsythe. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First pitch on its way. Swung on and grounded foul. 8 runs, 11 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Rangers. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
First offering on its way. Jeremy Hazelbaker stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. High in the air into shallow left center. Calling for it, Tomas. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Ready for another shot now. Eugenio Suarez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Eugenio Suarez.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0. A slider that just grabs the outside corner.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1. Called a strike, and it's full 3-2. Well, pitch count will become a factor here in the 7th. He's about to hit 100 for the game.
Tell you what, though, Matt, that's pretty good. 100 going into the 7th inning. That's not bad. I'll take it all day.
Locked him up with the off-speed stuff on that one. Eugenio Suarez goes down for the first out in the 7th inning. Skied into straightaway right. Granderson is under it. 2 down. Here's Yasmani Tomas. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. And that one stayed up a little high.
Hey, it's really hard to work deep into games when you're having an outing like this guy is. You're going to strike out a lot of guys. Well, guess what? Your pitch count's going to go up, too. Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ballgame. Striding in once again, Curtis Granderson. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead.
Granderson.
Hit weakly back to the mound. And a rather easy first out. Here's Corey Seager. He went down on strikes last time up.
Corey Seager.
Here's the first pitch to him. Chopped foul right at home plate. The windup and the 0-1. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. On the ground up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. And a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow.
Up next for
Here's Nolan Arenado. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
Arenado.
Samardzija into the windup. Here comes the first pitch. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Cespedes on the move. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. Throw into second, and he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night. In now the power-hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch on its way. Hit hard towards center. Boy, and the shellacking continues as this is down for extra bases. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. Now a 9-2 ball game. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Suarez has room in foul territory, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Stepping into the box, Jose
Leading
Peraza.
off
He'll
with the
try and
Giants,
do what he can to
second
work toward
baseman,
cutting into this big
Jose
deficit.
Peraza.
This is skied out toward right. Granderson is under it. One away. So stepping
The
in,
batter, number
Denard
6.
Span. No hits
Designated
for him
hitter.
to this